Hello, everyone. Welcome to the program. This is Sunday Politics, live on Channels Television. I am Sean Wakimale in Abuja. Nigeria today is in mourning following the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari, who passed on earlier today in London, in the United Kingdom, at a United Kingdom hospital. The death has been described by President Bola Tinubu as a profound loss to the nation, calling him a patriot who dedicated his entire life to Nigeria's unity, discipline, and survival. The Buhari family, in a statement, had confirmed, and of course, some of which we saw on the Twitter page of his former spokesperson, Garba Shehu, that the president died today at a hospital in the United Kingdom. But the federal government has now declared 3 days of national mourning, with flags ordered to fly at half-mast across the country, and Nigerian missions abroad. President Muhammadu Buhari was born on December the 17th, 1942 in Daura, and served as Nigeria's military head of state between 1983 and 1985, and returned 3 decades later to become the 15th democratically elected president of Nigeria, serving 2 terms from 2015 to 2023. His administration was marked by a tough anti-corruption campaign, significant infrastructure development, and deeply contested policies on security, the economy, and national unity. Tonight we reflect on the life, legacy, and controversies of a man whose influence on Nigeria's political history is undeniable. It was just Friday that we spoke with one of his spokespersons about his state of health and stories around what really is on with him, since we understand that he traveled out of the country in April of this year. And this was what Mr. Garba Shehu told us about the health of the former president, Muhammadu Buhari. Take a listen. How is President Buhari, though? We all understand that he was hospitalized recently, a few days ago. Has he been discharged?
Yes, not as intense as it was reported. He was hospitalized. And now he's being cared for. He's in a recovery mode now. And with each day he gets better, but until it is all over, you can't say it is over.
Hearts with him, and we hope that he fully recovers. That man looked like a brand new man after he got out of office.
He looked much better than before he became president. Yes. That's true.
I mean, I wonder, is there something in Daura and on his farm that the man eats or feeds on that makes him look absolutely different? President Buhari is over 80 now, isn't he?
Yeah, 82.
Wow.
But he eats healthily, and he exercises regularly. See, at the farm in Daura, 4 days in a week, you did 1 to 1.5 hours of rigorous walking all around the farm. And even in the UK, when he went on the vacation and the medical check, before he fell ill.
That was on Friday. As we reflect on the lifetimes and the leadership of Muhammadu Buhari, let me remind you of the very exclusive interview Channel Television had. My colleague and I, Maokwe Ogun Yusuf, had this exclusive interview in the second term in office. Take a listen. This was towards the end part of his leadership as the president of Nigeria. You don't have any favorite for 2023 in your party?
No, I wouldn't, because he may be eliminated if I mention. I better keep it secret.
The last phrase, Mr. President, is your legacy.
Well, I think my legacy is that I try to make sure that we conducted ourselves with integrity. That means we stopped all the stealings as much as the system can allow. We stopped the appropriation. And for Nigeria, that is very, very important. The expectation from Nigeria, I tell you, is a young population. The expectation is so high that we must make sure that the resources are managed properly and that they understand resources are being managed properly. If they rebel, there will be trouble, a lot of trouble.
And then it was a wrap.
Your Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, many thanks for giving us this opportunity to speak with you. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you for punishing me.
Mr. President, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much.
That was an interview. Well, a very jovial man. So let me also give you a flashback of the lifetimes of Muhammadu Buhari. Some of the pictures and the videos of the man who for 4 times tried to be Nigeria's president and was on the 4th time lucky, who is perhaps the leader that has run this country the longest time, both in khaki and as a civilian ruler. Take a listen to some of his sound bites.
This is a multi-party democratic system. But there is a constitution in place. 1999 constitution is amended, and one has to go through that. And that constitution did not allow for corruption. The problem is that the government, the central government and some of the state governments were not applying sanctions. We will not rest until we rid the nation of the menace of money laundering, terrorism, and other financial crimes. Nigeria will continue to make significant investments in the provision of aviation infrastructure and facilities for safe, secure, environmentally friendly, and sustainable economic development of international civil aviation. I can't even wait to go home. If you suspect, I'll move to Niger Republic. I got what I have asked, and I would rather quietly retire to my hometown. So I will quietly be sitting there, and actually, having been a governor, a minister, then the president twice, I think God has given me an incredible opportunity to serve the country. Whoever thought that there has been some form of injustice on him, we are all human. There is no doubt I hurt some people, and I wish they would pardon me. And those that think that I've hurt them so much, please pardon me.
Muhammadu Buhari, that you know and you saw on your television, 1942 to 2025, announced to have died in a London clinic earlier today.